Let us perform one experiment today using Smart Science Kit. This kit contains various apparatus, chemicals, glasswares, etc. It also contains various videos of experiments and they are available on our YouTube channel known as Anubhuti. You can refer our channel to perform more than 500 experiments using this kit. Let us start. Today we have mixture of calcium carbonate and copper sulfate in this bowl. We have to separate the components. We know that copper sulfate is water soluble compound whereas calcium carbonate is insoluble in water. So we will make use of filtration evaporation method. We will use water for separation. Water is solvent. We will stir this mixture using this pen as stirrer. We can make use of household apparatus and we can perform experiments. Now we will filter the mixture. This is filter paper. I will prepare a cone of it, fold it like this, again second fold and make a cone. Add a few drops of water so that cone fits on funnel properly. This is a collector to collect filtrate. I transfer this mixture to funnel. Let us collect filtrate. Copper sulfate solution is a filtrate and calcium carbonate is insoluble. So this is a residue left behind on filter paper. And this is blue colored copper sulfate solution which is a filtrate. On evaporation of filtrate we get solute, that is copper sulfate crystals, back. So let us evaporate this filtrate. Let us make a setup for evaporation. This is wire gauze kept on tripod stand. This is spirit lamp evaporating dish. We will transfer some amount of filtrate in the dish. After some time it will evaporate, leaving behind crystals of copper sulfate. Solvent, that is water, evaporates. So we will not get solvent back. We get only solute back in evaporation. But now question is, if we want solute and solvent, that is water and copper sulfate both back, then what you will do? Then we have to make use of distillation method. Here this is a condenser to condense the vapors, and this is the distillation flask where we can take filtrate, that is copper sulfate solution. Let us transfer some amount of copper sulfate solution to it. This is a distillation flask containing copper sulfate solution. Attach condenser like this. We can close it using rubber cork. We can pass thermometer through rubber cork that records temperature. Here this is the inlet for cold water, chilled water, and this is the outlet. The vapors of copper sulfate solution. When we boil this solution, its vapors pass through this condenser and it will pass through like this. These vapors come in contact with cold water, chilled water, and they get condensed. Liquid that is water comes out from condenser tube and it is collected in another beaker. So we get solvent like this. It will be collected in the container and copper sulfate crystals will be left behind in the distillation flask. So this is method distillation by which we can separate solvent and solute both back. But in filtration evaporation we get only solute, that is copper sulfate crystals here, which is soluble component, and insoluble component left behind as residue on filter paper, but we don't get solvent back. Now question based on this. You are given a mixture of sand and sugar. We want both the components, sand and sugar. So how will you separate? Perform this in kitchen using Smart Science Kit. Thank you.